Recently, I was hired out by the Philbrook Museum of Art to create a series of portraits that help promote their, at the time of this recording, upcoming event called Philbrook Mix. I was given the opportunity to have full creative direction of the shoot, and I came up with the concept of dynamic portraits. Here's how I did it. Hi, my name is Chris, and if this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm a photographer and filmmaker based in Tulsa. Let's break down how I created the photo and the thumbnail. In order to get these photos set up, I looked at the theme of the event, and it's a contest between different bartenders throughout the city. I wanted to emphasize the idea of cocktails being mixed around, so the idea of water cascading around was something that was key to the shots. Since the photos were being shot on the Philbrook grounds and it's a historical site, there was a limit to what we could do in terms of having the water impact the grounds. We couldn't have colored water or anything that would stain or dye the grounds, and so we kept it with just plain water. Lighting was an important element of this shoot, using the gardens as a background but also lighting the subject at golden hour meant using big, soft, directional lighting in order to properly expose both. To help out with that, I used the Godox 80-400 Pro with a 120 centimeter softbox set up on a heavyweight light stand. This would give me a huge soft light to work with that was set up to overpower the sun. We'll go over the specific settings later on. Finally, to put the scene all together, we wanted to make it feel like you're at a bar. So we had a table set up with various bottles of alcohol, fruit, and different bartending accessories. All together, with the bartenders doing various tricks, better known as flares, it created an atmosphere of being at a bar. Now that we've seen how the shot was built, let's go over how it was all put together. The basis of setting up the shot was picking out spots in the garden to shoot. Once that was decided, we set up our bar scene and placed the Godox 80-400 Pro with the softbox off to one side for directional lighting. I set the Godox to 1/1 power in order to overpower the sun, and then set my camera for the shoot, the Sony a7R IV, on a low ISO setting. This way, everything in the background of the photo would be exposed properly for details to be seen, and the only light being picked up would be the subject and the bar from the Godox. To work water into the shot, I ultimately decided to have 2 buckets of water being thrown from opposite sides behind the bartender. As the water from both buckets would go across the frame, they would create their own unique waves as well as crash into each other and create different splashes each time. In order to make sure those waves are as in focus as the bartender, I used a shutter speed of over 1/1000 of a second to freeze everything in place. Let's look at what this all looks like put together. So that's how I got these shots. I hope you learned something from this video, and if you did, be sure to hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, hit subscribe. I appreciate all of you for watching. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Actually, wait just a second. Before you go, be sure to go to creaseworks.com where we just dropped these shirts. You can go get yours today at creaseworks.com, and pick up one of these limited edition Dusk at Bryant Park shirts. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. 1.